Today I'm going to tell you why you should root for the professional Hearthstone player, Purple, aka Purple Drank. Whoa, who's Purple, you say? Oh, he's just ranked as the 8th best player in the world on Gosu Gamers. He finishes every ladder season and high legend across multiple regions, and he's the personal coach of some of the best Hearthstone players in the world. But maybe you're thinking to yourself, okay, Glutus, those are some impressive stats, but I still don't really know who Purple is. And that's totally understandable, you know? Purple isn't this huge streamer or YouTuber. He's not really the type of personality that this community usually elevates into the spotlight. But what Purple has done historically is just focus on making himself and his peers the best that they can possibly be at this game. And after so much time of honing his skills behind the scenes, Purple's dedication to the game is finally starting to pay off in major ways. And to tell this whole story, we're gonna have to go way back 1 year ago to the 2014 Hearthstone World Championship at BlizzCon. See, at that time, Purple was already playing Hearthstone in tournaments, but he was still very under the radar. While Purple didn't manage to qualify for the main event, his friend Firebat did, and so Purple extensively helped Firebat practice and prepare for the main competition. Firebat would eventually go on to win the entire tournament, and he publicly credited his success to Purple's practice and advice. So, Firebat's performance last November gave us the first hints that Purple is incredibly good at Hearthstone, but we didn't hear much from him in the months following BlizzCon. Purple himself wasn't a big presence at tournaments yet. That is until March of 2015, when Team Archon decided to bring Purple on as their new coach. Now just think about that for a second. Team Archon has some of the strongest players in the world at this point. Firebat, Amaz, Zalay, and they wanted him to be their coach, which speaks volumes about the respect that they have for him. So, Purple joins Team Archon, and he moves from his home country of Canada into the Archon house in Texas. And all of a sudden, we start seeing a lot more of Purple.
House tour video!
This is Purple. Big home master.
So tell us more about yourself. Like, what are you doing at the Archon house? You mentioned that you're coaching the guys as well?
Yeah, before pretty much any single tournament, I'm preparing everyone to actually go play. It's actual gameplay, deck selection, and just going and digging information on our opponents.
We had a sub goal to dye my hair purple. Someone in Twitch chat suggested it. I still don't remember who did it, but that guy's getting banned.
So you have to be a great player yourself.
Not bad. Like, I held rank 1 legend for like 10 straight days last season.
A humble guy.
What can we expect you to actually do in the future?
I think I just want to start beating people with a lot of Murlocs, Pirates, and Faith Warrior. Like, it's just like so easy.
Do you have any shoutouts maybe by the end?
Yeah, I have a big shout out to Amaz. We wouldn't be here without him because he paid the bus to get here. And without him, we'd still be at the hotel.
Okay. A great shout out then. And
Okay, getting back to the story, the months go by and Purple is having success as a coach at Team Archon, but as a player, Purple still hasn't done anything big. In March, he gets a respectable 3rd place tournament finish at the Pinnacle 4, and in August, he does well in the Hearthstone Pro League regular season. But over all this time, he still hasn't won a single tournament. He hasn't dominated any event or even been invited to that many, and he's still looking to prove to the world that he's not just good at coaching players, he's one of the best at actually playing the game. But big changes were on the way. When we hit the end of August, Purple announced that he had decided to leave Team Archon and was instead joining the French team Gamers Origin as both a player and as their new coach. And so this set the stage going into September and into the qualifiers for one of the biggest tournaments of the year, the Hearthstone Americas Championship. Now this is the tournament in American Hearthstone. Virtually all of the best players from the Americas compete in this single tournament for a $25,000 prize pool and the title of America's Champion. Now this tournament works in 2 stages. The first is the qualifiers, where the top 40 North American players compete in brackets, and the top 6 of those 40 move on to the main event in San Francisco. Thanks to his strong finishes on the ladder over the past year, Purple had earned himself a spot in this brutally competitive 40-player qualifier. He just needed to make it into the top 6 to advance. So, how did he do?
I pretty much rolled over absolutely everyone.
First match, yeah. Doomguard
I had to play Zalay, my former teammate. I wasn't going to lose to him.
Gets 3-0'd. These are actually 2 of the players that were kind of seen as favorites.
It felt bad for a week afterwards. Match against Trump in the regionals, I didn't want to lose it because I knew I had to play Firebat if I lost it.
okay, right on the wall. That's gonna do it. Purple is gonna 3-0 Trump in this one. All the right tools, some
great aggressive play.
But now, this is the time we talk about the purple, man. What a season this guy has had.
He's one of those players, flies a little bit under the radar. You know, now on Gamers Origin, he's really getting his chance to shine, and I'm super excited to see what he does at the America's Championship.
Purple just absolutely stormed through the qualifiers, going 12-1 and only losing a single game. So on October 10th, he found himself competing in the main event, the America's Championship tournament in San Francisco.
And welcome to the Hearthstone America's Championship!
8 players in total had qualified, 6 from North America and 2 from Latin America, and the winner of these 8 would take home $10,000 and the title of America's Champion. The tournament began with a group stage, with 2 players advancing from each group of 4.
That's going to wrap up game number 1.
Oh my goodness!
Purple comes out to a very quick 2-0 lead. That's not going to stop a flood of patrons.
Korea goes down swinging. Purple takes this series 3-2.
A big hug between the players there.
Purple advanced through the group stage and into the Final Four. His semifinals match was against Niaz, the American underdog who had dominated his group stage.
Purple is going to take game number 1.
It's a risk worth taking. He's going to go for it. Chris can't be happy about it, but not too upset, you know? Massive Archmage. Not a bad play either.
Eats health gain. And Purple concedes to take the victory. Bomb, Hellfire, Iron Beak out. Purple is going to be the first finalist.
Narrowly winning the series 3-2, Purple advanced to the finals against Hotform. After almost a year of grinding the ladder, after months and months of coaching other players, after smashing through the qualifiers and the group stage, Purple had to win just one more series.
What are you looking for? Yeah, the game is just the possibility of being.
I think that's game.
Oh, it is.
With the interview.
Those trios of the series.
Purple
is going to take game number 3.
Finally finished.
Game number 4 with pressure.
Oh boy.
Oh,
dear.
I thought there was a chance.
That concede.
Game 5.
Exactly.
Oh, it's not it.
He's not going to have enough mana.
But he still might be able to make something.
That's not it.
Purple is your America's champion for 2015.
Congratulations. What an exciting finish.
These past few months have shown Purple's dedication to Hearthstone finally paying off, and I'm personally just really excited to see what else he accomplishes going forward. For upcoming events, Purple will be competing in the Hearthstone Pro League playoffs for a chance at 20 grand, and he'll be in lots of other events over the next year as one of the lead members of Gamers Origin. Hello, Glutus here. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I just want to quickly explain what this is, because it's kind of different from the previous stuff I've done. So basically, I am super passionate about esports and about the competitive scene, and I want to start kind of contributing content in some way towards that scene, but I don't know what that is yet, right? So this video is kind of my first attempt at that. You know, I thought spotlighting a player that I really like, who I don't think gets very much attention, was really cool and something valuable, but you know, I'd love your feedback on it, right? Like, I don't know if this video too long, too short, was it right idea but didn't quite execute? So just getting your thoughts on this video and seeing what works and what doesn't would really be helpful for me going forward and making it into something better. Really appreciate it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll just end the video with some random clips of Purple I couldn't fit into the main thing.
But one thing that Purple also does a lot with, him and Firebat also make some really bad decks. And they love to climb to Legend with bad decks. And they tell me the reason why is because it's nothing more rewarding than being able to take something really awful and make it produce good results.
Oh my god, what? No way. What? What the fuck? Dude, this is awesome. This is badass. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Dude, that was the coolest thing I've ever seen! I could have won if it didn't ping